Live from the Auburn Pit Studio at PFG Television Center, this is Scorch's PFG TV. My name is Jessica. Tonight on the show, join Scorch for weird news, info on the new app, local fine artist Christian, the sponsor spotlight featuring Soleil Bronze Tanning Salon. Of course, you can't forget the guy on the couch, Nick Carpinelli, and our special musical guests, the Dan Lawson Band. Now, the guy who could show Ricky Gervais a thing or two about how to host a show, here's Scorch.
Welcome, man, oh man. Listen to this crowd. Hey, it's another fine episode of Scorch's PFG TV. All sorts of cool new things happening. The new announcer chick, Jessica. Give it up for Jessica, the new girl announcer. And you know, the thing is, I wanted to give it to Jessica. I have Jessica doing the announcing now because basically this was just all testosterone on this show, and we needed some cleavage, and we needed some what estrogen, is that what women have?
Yes.
Yeah. See, it's been so long since I've been with a chick. I don't know what the hell kind of hormones they have.
There's a huge difference between cleavage and estrogen.
Yeah.
It's different.
Told you it's been a long time.
Dude, you need to. I don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know. Let's
this could be fun.
Let's get a Facebook campaign going.
This could be kind of fun. Nick, tell us the difference between cleavage and estrogen.
Estrogen is a chemical that's produced by the glands in a female body.
What gland?
Cleavage is two glands you can observe on a female body.
Oh, very good. Well, there you go. Nick Carpinelli, ladies and gentlemen. The man on the couch. In
fact, I'm wearing my glasses today so I can see the cleavage that much better.
I know. You're going to see some cleavage tonight. Maybe we got some tanning stuff going on with the sponsor spotlight.
Sweet.
Spray tanning, It's a new thing. Spray tanning's a good thing, Also, we've got the great band, man. The Dan Lawson Band is here tonight. Give it up for that, too, Let us get right into things, shall we, with our segment that we lovingly call Weird News.
Some are on and some to rain. Stories that are very strange.
Pop it back up.
Weird news.
I forgot it does just pop up. Police in Naples, Italy say 28-year-old Darko San Germano. You know what? I would probably know the difference between all the different lady parts if I had a name like Darko San Germano, because that guy gets just from his name.
You hope so, anyway.
Taken to the hospital New Year's Eve after he got shot behind his right ear and the bullet lodged in his nostril. You know what I mean? Bleeding heavily, rushed to the hospital, waiting to be seen. He sneezed the bullet out of his head. Can you imagine that? He sneezed a bullet out of his head. I hate to be a part of that snot rocket. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ.
Although I have been in an emergency room that long.
Hey, whatever happened to the freedom of speech? I'm watching camera people do this. I'm like, holy smokes. Or maybe it's because I'm tripping. Believe it or not, someone got arrested recently for a hamburger reference. 52-year-old Richard Troop in Longmont, Colorado. And by the way, on a side note, so far, 2 stories, no 3 named people. First time in the year that we've been on network television, on my network TV, that we didn't have a 3 named person in the
Although my network TV is 3 names.
I guess it is. Richard Troop in Longmont, Colorado, was arrested at a Burger King restaurant for something he said. He made it up to the counter to place his order. He must not have noticed the cops standing behind him. Because when it was his turn at the counter, he dropped his pants and his underwear, and he started yelling, "It takes 2 hands to handle this Whopper!" Good for you, Richard Troop. Way to be, brother. If you heard what we were talking about when we weren't on the show yet, that's lightweight compared to what we talk about here.
Was he handcuffed his way?
So he's now facing time for indecent exposure. And they found, as he picked up his pants, crack rocks falling out of his pocket. So he's been busted for that, too. Yes, and finally, here you go. This is the best story, and I swear I couldn't make stuff like this up. Handcuffed, drunk, and angry. Jesse Stewart of Newport Richey, Florida, expressed how he was feeling without any doubts in anybody's mind. Jesse was at a gay rights rally, and things got a bit heated. So the police put him in their car, basically while they investigated the bullcrap that was going on. While he was inside the police car by himself, he started eating the interior of the car. Them gay men, you know what I mean? They know how to eat that leather, you know. By the time they got back to the car, right, the man was sitting there laughing loudly. Police said, "What's so funny?" He said, "I'm pissed off, and I'll eat the seats on the cushion, but I am gay, so I will definitely not munch on the carpet." And that, my friends, is today's installment of Weird News. Okay, coming up, we have a lot of things. We're going to let Jessica tell you about that in a few minutes. But for now, why don't we do our very first sponsor break? Yeah. Thank you. You know what? We wouldn't even have a TV show if it wasn't for our friends at the New England Subaru dealers. Give it up for our pals at New England Subaru. Listen to this. The safety of a Subaru. You would love it. Okay, and that's not just because it says it here and they're paying money to say it. It's true. You would love it. A brand new Subaru Impreza with the safety of symmetrical all-wheel drive and the low center of gravity of the Subaru Boxer engine. This comes standard. And by the way, everybody in the audience today will not be getting a Subaru Impreza. Yeah! Do I look like Oprah to you people? I don't give you nothing. This was awarded the top safety pick by the Insurance Institution for Highway Safety. Under 18 grand for a well-equipped Subaru Impreza. You got to love the price. It's safe for the whole family. And you know what? 94% of Subaru vehicles built in the last 5,000 years still on the road. The Flintstones vehicle was a Subaru. And if you go to the Subaru museum, they're still there, and it's still on the road. It's really nice. You know who else we got to thank? We want to thank Auburn Pitch. Give it up for Auburn Pitch. Because just a little while ago tonight, we had Red Peters at Auburn Pits for the January Thaw, and that was an amazing show. I mean, Red Peters is always fun. Auburn Pits, I went there the other day to talk to Carmen. We saw some other things on the menu that I never saw before. They have and I hate seafood, but they have really good seafood dinner. They have a fisherman's platter that I guess 2 people can't finish, and it's under like $11. They had clam chowder for like $4.99 for a big bowl with like a side salad. And they also have that steak dinner for $10. Great drink specials. You're going to be seeing many more events throughout the year at Auburn Pits, including what will be the 3rd annual Inflation Disintegration Barbecue. So, Auburn Pits, 167 Rockingham Road. Wayne's Tattoo World. Wayne's Tattoo World on Tracy Lane and Hudson. Wayne's Tattoo World, they now have a brand new line of T-shirts. Give it up for Wayne, man. Yeah. Wayne himself is in the Virgin Islands right now.
Again?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's down there now. Wayne is like this saying, ha, suckers, I hope you're having fun taping the damn TV show.
Swinging on a hammock.
But you know, who knows what Wayne would swing on. You know what I mean? Wayne would swing on anything that would swing.
Finish that sentence you were starting before.
Which one was it?
Anyway, just went.
Anyway, so listen. Wayne has got the $500 all-day sitting. You go in at noon. You get to sit all day long. You get your ink done, and it's only $500. That's like $50 an hour. That's insane. Wayne's Tattoo World. Give it up for Wayne. And you know who else I want to give it up for? They are one of the newest sponsors of the TV show. And we wouldn't have the app that has already been downloaded by almost 85,000 people in like 2.5 weeks. Imagine that.
Wow.
It's insane. I got to thank Local Ad Pro New England for the app. You know what? Local Ad Pro New England does everything you need for local marketing. Okay, they do text messaging that if you have like what they call a dumb phone now, they do text messaging with coupons and things like that. Of course, they can build you an app, not as good as the one they built us because we're special, but they can build you an app that can help you with your clients as well. LocaladProNE.com. It is my pal Howie Snyder and his pal Raj. You know what? We thank you because you're helping this show grow huge, man. Huge. Local Ad Pro New England. Now, I'll tell you what, coming back, we're going to do some things and we're going to continue the show. But first, let's do our very first pub crawl. We are live. This is Scorch's PFG TV. And by the way, behind the pub crawl this week, you're going to be hearing the band Night Storm. Live, Scorch's PFG TV.
Coming up, the sponsor spotlight featuring Soleil Bronze and the art of the spray tan. Also, musical guest, the Dan Lawson Band. First, it's the pub crawl. This is Scorch's PFG TV.
Welcome back to Scorch's PFG TV. I'm going to tell you how your band can be featured on the pub crawl as well, because Night Storm is the latest band to have their music featured on the crawl. Everything we do here on the show, we do it so the show can be supported, but we also do it really to help you, the sponsors, the bands. We like to supply the audience with entertainment as much as we can. We have a few laughs, and we cry a little bit, we curse a little bit, and you know what? We really have a little family type thing going on. If you are a sponsor for the TV show, we do these things. Actually, today is the first one, but we're going to start doing these things called sponsor spotlights. Do you know what I mean? So for the very first time ever, give it up for our very first sponsor spotlight. Yeah! Today, for our sponsor spotlight, I want to talk to Stephanie and the girls from Soleil Bronze Tanning Salon at tannh.com. They're one of our sponsors. Come on out there, girls.
Have a seat. Welcome.
Come on out there. Have a seat. Relax. You girls can come out too. You girls not want to come.
You guys are sitting down.
They're petrified. They're going to be in front of a huge studio audience, getting half naked, getting spray tanned in about 10 minutes, and they're embarrassed to come out here and talk to us on the set, so I don't understand that. Stephanie already warned me, don't say anything that I'm not going to be able to answer. Don't say anything stupid. So tell us, tanning salons, are they big? They're bigger than they ever have been now? I know they seem to, you've done well. Tanning salons seem to go out of business a lot, and they open up again, but you've done well. How's the business in a whole these days?
It's a little tough with the tan tax that is now imposed on everyone. Tan
tax?
Yes. Tan tax. 10% tan tax.
Don't they make tampons? Oh, no. Never mind. It's been a long time since remember last time you sent me to the store? Anyway, go ahead. So tell us about this tan tax. How much is that?
It's 10% for tanning sessions, but airbrushing or spray tanning does not have a tax.
So it's actually can save money to be the spray tanning that you're doing today to demonstrate for us.
Yes.
We had this conversation in the tanning salon one time, and nobody believes that it's the truth. And I said, I agreed with you because I had heard the same thing. Sun and tanning is not really that bad for your skin. Tell us about vitamin D and why tanning is actually good, better for you at least than people thought. It's better for you than eating eggs.
Vitamin D deficiency is about 5 in 8 people right now. A lot of people are staying out of the sun because of the negative press on tanning, but the negative press should be on burning, not tanning.
Yeah. I agree. You know why? Because you should be able to burn without being pissed off. You know what I mean? Without anybody bitching. That's right. What, are you going to tax me for saying that too? And plus, Soleil Bronze Tanning, you're allowed to smoke weed in the tanning booth, and that's cool. Oh, wait. Was that just my booth? Oh, man. Yeah, every day, me and Stephanie are in there smoking bong hits. I'm laying in the bed. Yeah. She's rubbing me down with that lotion that tingles.
So much trouble next
time. I love it because in tanning salons, they have lotions that tingle and don't tingle. She gives me the lotions that don't tingle, but yet somehow when she puts them on me, they tingle. So, anyway, so tonight, introduce us to the girls and tell us what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing spray tan type stuff?
Yes. Non-tingle, spray tan.
Who are the girls?
This is Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. And this is Katrina.
Hi, Katrina.
What's up?
What's going on? Have you guys, you might have passed the mic, have you guys ever done spray tans before?
Yeah, we do it. Well, I usually do it for some of the expos that stuff.
You actually get to spray tan yourself, yeah?
Well, no, she spray tans me, but.
Oh, okay, but that's when you get it done.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't dare spray tan myself.
Oh, this chick's going to be a bundle of energy. I can tell that right now. I will reach over there and wrap you one. If I wasn't afraid she'd kick my ass, that is. And so it really does make a difference. You can.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
Anywhere from, well, it depends on how you take care of it, but usually like 2 weeks if you exfoliate and you take actually, like.
Moisturize.
Yeah, when you moisturize a lot more, it stays longer.
Yeah.
So, depends on how much you.
Nice.
Really
What about
want it.
Katrina over there? Tell us about yours. What's your story with those interesting? Can anybody get a close up of those fingernails?
Oh, don't you love this color?
Those would be a huge contrast to that beautiful spray tan you're about to get.
I've only spray tan once, and that was last week with Stephanie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And I can tell it still
liked
looks
it.
wonderful.
Oh, thanks. I actually ran home and had to shower it off. But
Did you really?
yeah.
Why? Oh, this is going to be, whoa.
Just so you guys can see the
No,
real...
hang on a sec. This is an expose. There's two things going on here. First of all, there's an expose about what's going on. Second of all, you don't need the spray tan today because you just turned a beautiful shade of red.
The spray tan doesn't get you red, though. It gets you a really natural tan, like in the summertime.
Why'd you have to shower it off for?
Just so I could look, you could see the natural tan today.
Oh, so, okay.
Because it lasts up to 2 weeks.
Okay.
So just so today you could see how it forms.
Now, without sounding piggish, if I get a shower out here, are you going to shower off today too?
Probably not, because I want to keep it as long as possible.
I know there's a shower down the hall. Thanks, Brian, our floor director, who's also
a shower in Scorch's house.
Who's also heavily into porn. Brian knows where every shower in every place in New Hampshire and New England. Brian knows where the shower is. So listen, girls, here's what I want you to do. Okay, I need you girls to stop telling secrets. You're on a television show. Okay, I want you to start spray tanning. We're going to check back with you throughout the show. And can you get a before shot of the girls? We'll get a before shot. And Lord only knows if I am...
Would you like a spray tan too?
No, not right now because I'm in the middle of doing a TV show, like I said. But maybe another time. And we'll check in and see how the tans are going throughout the show. Maybe Nick will get a spray tan. Yep, maybe we'll talk Nick into getting a spray tan. Maybe we'll talk... Hey, girls, head out there, go do your spray tan, and we'll check back with you in a few minutes, The girls from Soleil Bronze Tanning. Now, you can leave the mic here, Stephanie. We pay for that. Love you, baby. Stephanie's like, you're in trouble. I'm going to kill you. So, anyhow, I can't wait to see, to hear the noise and to see the spray tan. I want to see Nick with the spray tan. I think that's going to be great. So we've got, we'll be checking in with them, like I said, throughout the rest of the show. Right now, these guys here, believe it or not, these guys here, they're opening up for the Pat Travers Band. You know, Pat Travers, boom, boom, out go the lights, And you play with them, you open up with them. Good friends of ours, Gary Hoey's coming, high recommendation. Give it up for the Dan Lawson and the Dan Lawson Band. Dude, what's up, man? So nice to have you guys here. What's happening? What's going on, brother? Nice to have you. I like the fact you laugh at all my dirty jokes. When we weren't on camera before the show, they were laughing at all my things I talked bad about family members and stuff. That's good. You were told to, that's right. Well, in which case, you know what? The Dan Lawson Band is the first band that paid attention to what we told you, so thank you. Give it up for the band. Now, tell us. What's going on with, tell us about the Pat Travers thing. What's up with that? That really, that caught my eye, man.
I've been touring with Pat over 20 years, just off and on, all over the planet. The guys and I, we just did a bunch of shows with Pat and Rick Derringer. That got kind of split up because this guy named Ringo decided to call Rick and say, look, I need you for these shows. So, yeah, Ringo, yeah.
Not that Ringo. Just a friend of his, Ringo, from Tecumseh, Iowa.
But, Tecumseh, all right. But, yeah, that got split up, so now we're finishing up the dates. And speaking of Gary, wanted me to send to love. We saw him out in L.A.
Oh, nice. Week, so. Yeah. Good for him. Gary's such a good guy.
Yeah, good guy.
So you guys have been doing this for a while. So you're a polished act. You're not what they call a fly-by-night band.
together, collectively, we play all over the United States. We do all the major bike rallies all over America. We're scheduled for Sturgis, South Dakota again this year.
Great rally. What a great time. Good for you.
We're the house band at the Buffalo Chip in Sturgis. And we just, as I was saying earlier, we signed a bunch of shows in Texas, and we'll be all over the United States all summer. We have a brand new album we're working on right now, and hopefully that'll be out. We're looking at somewhere at the beginning of April, and we're going to fly out and out. And
I'll ask you the same thing that I've asked many, many bands. How has the music industry changed for you? Aside from the internet, take away the internet, okay? How has the music industry changed for you itself?
You know, it's not that the music industry has changed. Because it's all still the same thing. I mean, it's people playing, it's people recording, people buying music, people selling music. It's actually, when you mentioned the internet threw balance to this program, because now all these large record companies have been taking advantage of people for so many years. Can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And but that's the biggest change I've seen. As for the music, the music has gotten better. It's gotten more sophisticated, but yet it's still simple. It's still blues and rock and roll, and everything off from that.
How about the audience? How's the audience has changed over the years?
Our audience, we appeal to quite a range. I mean, you got to remember, I've got a 13-year-old grandson.
Do you really?
That gets up and plays with us.
Oh my God! How about that?
And my grandson Matthew has.
Yeah, we're all just watching the chick getting tan. So you might have to speak up a little bit. Go ahead.
My grandson Matthew played with us at the New England Blues Fest. I mean, we have fans 13 years old. I mean, his friends are our fans, and it's just, they're all over the planet. That is distracting. There's no two ways about it.
No doubt about it. You know what? I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to come back and talk more to the Dan Lawson Band in just a couple of seconds. But first, let me do this next sponsor break, if I can, please. Yeah, I'm going to have them move that outside. The funny thing is, I'm like, I'll have them move that outside so it doesn't sound so. Dan's like, oh, no, don't do that. This time around, here's what I want to do. I want to thank Bonneville Kia. Give it up for Bonneville Kia. You go to the Bonneville Kia Facebook page and you like it. If you like it, then Bonneville Kia is going to actually do more supporting of Scorch's PFG TV. The #1 volume Kia dealership in the area. That's amazing. The lowest prices on any Kia model, guaranteed. How about that? I mean, so the Soul, the Forte, the Optima, the Sorento, you get America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Remember, like Bonneville Kia on Facebook, and they will definitely make it worth your while. Bonneville Kia, give it up for them. Also, we want to thank the girl in the tanning salon for turning around. That was nice. I'm sorry. We want to thank Mayhem Inc. at Broad Street in Nashua.
It's like Earl Scheib, man.
You know? Yeah. It's like Earl Scheib. Mayhem Inc. on Broad Street in Nashua. All new jewelry. They've got a great deal now. You go in, they're having a deal on piercings. They're having a deal on tattooings. They actually have the home of the Sharp Objects jewelry as well. And you go in there, you say you saw them on Scorch's PFG TV, they'll even give you a better deal. And you know what else is really good about the spray tan stuff? I think I'm getting high off it.
I was just saying, man, pass that over here.
Me and Dan Lawson are getting baked off the tan. That's cool. Hey, you know who else we want to thank? We want to thank Loca Photo. Loca Photo, our pal Nivea. Loca Photo, they're having a special right now. It's $100. And, you know, I'm not even going to tell you what the special is. All I'm going to say is it's $100. And go to locaphoto.com, and that way you can see about that special. You can see about all the different things they do, like senior portraits, junior portraits. You know what? I bet you that if you wanted to take naked pictures of you and your partner doing whatever, with the right amount of money and hubby's permission, Nivea would probably do that. See, Nivea's giving a thumbs up. And Nivea gives a thumbs up. And then she gives the middle finger and she says, "The hell with the husband's permission. I'll do it anyway." So locaphoto.com. Invite her and the tanning salon people over. You'll get great pictures, and you'll get a great contact high. So there you go. Give it up for our sponsors so far.
They also do inside the lungs.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll tell you what. Why don't we do another pub crawl? We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more to the Dan Lawson Band, and we're going to check in again with the tanning salon girls. It's Scorch's PFG TV. Here's the pub crawl.
Still on the way tonight, we'll check in with our sponsor spotlight. And we still have the Dan Lawson Band. Now let's do another pub crawl on Scorch's PFG TV.
Rise and fall through the chaos and the laughter. Sing it on from the before and the after. When will they learn?
Welcome back to Scorch's PFG TV. Oh, see? Okay, oh man, you got to come out here for a second. Let us do a quick check on you. I want to see what it looks like so far. See? Look at that. Look at that. Now, can you do, I don't want, oh yeah, see that? Wow. That's nice. So it does work well. And it goes well with your hair color, too. That's very nice. Okay, very cool. We'll check back with the people from Soleil Bronze Tanning as we do some more spray tanning in a second. Plus, don't forget Nick. Nick is only going to get his Johnson spray tan. So, but
have enough liquid for
but that's because they say you know what they say about yeah, exactly. Anyhow, so Dan, tell us some more about what kind of stuff you have left. You're doing. You said you're finishing up some stuff for.
We're working on a brand new CD. I'm going to take a second to introduce my band.
Yeah, please do.
On the drums, from Northbridge, Massachusetts, Tim Provost. On the bass guitar from Brookline, Massachusetts, Jason Adams.
Nice. Brookline, I love Brookline myself. As a Jewish kid, I love Brookline. I would be thrown out of the religion if I didn't like Brookline. So good for you.
Well, he had a problem with Mr. Kraft's chickens, but it's all set.
Oh, is it all good now?
It's all good.
But that's because of what he was doing with the chickens.
Oh, you saw that.
So now, what kind of stuff did this? Now, what
we've got? We changed some things around. We've gone to a little more of the rockier blues. We're doing a little more rock music. We just started working on a couple of new little blues and boogie. Part. We just kind of like to throw a little everything in there.
Best show you ever done? Where was that?
Buffalo Chip in Sturgis.
Yeah, it had to be. I mean, Sturgis. If you've never been to the bike rally in Sturgis, South Dakota, just 300,000-400,000 people, and they're all getting high on spray tan juice, and yeah, you know what I mean. And it's just so that was good.
You didn't ask who it was with, though.
Now, how many people? I will say, how many people did you play for?
There was about 60,000.
No doubt. And who was it with?
David Lee Roth.
Really? For those that can't hear over there, David Lee Roth is who they played with.
Yeah, it went well.
Was he a jerk off?
Oh yeah.
He really is.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
No question about it.
He's notorious for being a jerk off. So
I mean, everyone knows that.
Now, what kind of stuff you have going on for us tonight?
We got a couple of songs from our last CD. Got a little funk thing. Then we got a blues thing that was. That's really done well, and actually we're still getting a lot of airplay with it.
Okay, so where's your stuff? What is your web address, first off?
www.danlawson.com.
So it's not Dan Lawson Band.
It is. We have them all. Dan Lawson Band. We have everyone. You can't miss it. If you go to it, Brenda has bought it.
Okay, now we asked you what was the best gig you did, worst gig you ever did.
We played in Nashville at a place called the Pub of Love. The building was the size of that door.
Uh-huh.
But yet it was packed, and come to find out that it was the #1 songwriting club in Nashville. But it held about 12 people.
Huh.
But it was a very interesting show. It had, the only lighting was one light hanging out of the ceiling by 2 wires.
Okay, now let's put them on the spot for a second, okay? Who is big now that shouldn't be but is because of the proper publicity?
Man, don't even.
No, seriously, because I have a problem. There's a lot of people like that to me.
That you say are bigger now, or
yeah, for instance, like. If it wasn't for all the video things and whatnot, would half of these bands be big these days?
What do you think, man?
Like who's big now that you don't think really deserves to be big? Like a Hannah Montana type chick is that's prefab garbage. She's made by Disney.
Any of the kid stars, because
you might have to hold that closer to you because
any of the kid stars, they're stars because they've gotten on television or but they didn't play in clubs. Like how it used to be.
So they didn't. They didn't really pay their dues per
That's
se.
always been the way. Like with the Monkees, it started with the Monkees, and it's true. The same thing. It's been that way forever, and it's probably been that way. I mean,
I suppose that's true. You know what I mean? I suppose that's true. Now, who is just teetering on being big that is not there yet? Do you think is going to be the next?
Joe Bonamassa.
You know what?
Joe
is amazing. Well, seriously, Joe Bonamassa is amazing.
Joe's a very close friend.
Yep.
Joe's worked hard. Joe's worked since he was 13 years old to do this.
He's done some shows. When I was in Syracuse, he did shows in Syracuse.
Joe's a hard-working guy. Very hard-working. Definitely, without a doubt. And we're right behind him.
Working on it. Dan Lawson Band. We are going to hear from the Dan Lawson Band in just a few minutes. Right now, let's do our final sponsor break if we can do that. This time around, once again, we want to thank our friends at New England Subaru dealers. The Subaru Impreza. You'll love the safety of a Subaru Impreza. You know what I mean? The Subaru Impreza has the symmetrical all-wheel drive, the low center of gravity, the Subaru Boxer engine all standard, top safety pick for the Insurance Institute for highway safety. Love the safety, love the price. I mean, under 18 grand. Under 18 grand! You know what I mean? Remember, NewEnglandSubaru.com is the place. 94% of all Subaru vehicles built in the last 25,000 years.
Jurassic.
Built the year that the Dan Lawson Band put out their first disc.
Jesus was the bass player.
Jesus was the bass player, and he bought and put the very first Dan Lawson bumper sticker on the very first Subaru, and it's still on the road today.
In Dan we trust.
In Dan we trust. You're a funny guy. I might have to have you as a co-host someday. I'll say for the whole family, it's what makes Subaru a Subaru. Also, give it up for Auburn Pits. Remember Auburn Pits, 167 Rockingham Road. You know what? Isn't that not a great place of a bar?
Auburn Pits.
Auburn Pits. They have a great outdoor arena. They have a great outdoor thing in the spring and the summer. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be bringing wrestling, professional wrestling, to the outdoor section of Auburn Pits. Now, as far as the wintertime goes, we're going to be doing something again in March, then something again in May, and then the Inflation Disintegration Barbecue. The money cards go into Auburn Pits. Say, hey, thank you for helping support local arts, because every sponsor on the show, that's what they're doing. They're supporting local arts. You know what I mean? People bitch and complain, the local arts this, the local arts that. Well, you know what? Get off your asses and help support the local arts, and maybe it'll be a better situation for everybody. Anyhow, Auburn Pits, you go in and say that you thank you for doing the sponsoring, and they will give you a money card, 2 for 1. So you got $100, they'll give you $200 worth of money cards, and $200 at the Auburn Pits. That goes far, trust me. Thank you, Auburn Pits. Wayne's Tattoo World, give it back up to Wayne. There you go, Wayne's Tattoo World, 11 Tracy Lane in Hudson. Remember, Wayne, he's got a great new t-shirt line called FTP, which is basically Freak the Pain. And these t-shirts just incredible. And Wayne does an amazing job as well. Wayne, I've got some of his artists coming into the show in a couple of weeks. Each one of his artists are going to be showing us some of the different stuff they've done, because once again, just like with the sponsor spotlight tonight with Soleil Bronze Tanning, which you can clap for if you want, yeah. we like to bring attention to our sponsors and try to help their cause as well. So in just a couple of weeks, you'll be seeing the guys from Wayne's Tattoo World. You know what I mean? So that's about that. Let's do another pub crawl. We're going to come back. We're going to check in with the spray tanning, and we're going to have the Dan Lawson Band as we continue Scorch's PFG TV.
Hang on. Tonight's very special musical guest, the Dan Lawson Band, is coming up next. This is Scorch's PFG TV.
The dark in your eyes, now you can see through all the lies. Oh, the dark in your eyes, now you can find your way to
Oh, yeah. So, listen. Here's the deal. I want to talk about how your bands can get on the pub crawl, just like Nightstorm. Nightstorm is the band featured this week on the pub crawl. Give it up for Nightstorm. So here's the deal. The pub crawl, just like everything else on the show, we say invest in yourselves and just watch the return, okay? The pub crawl, it's literally $10 a week. That's all it is, $10 a week. You get on the pub crawl, you get your name, your gigs that you're playing for this specific week, and you get your website on our TV show on pfg-tv.com, thanks to Company G Website Development Design, and on the brand new app that is thanks to Local Ad Pro NE. So yeah, now on top of that, any band that gets on the pub crawl is up to be featured on the pub crawl. Any band that invests in themselves and helps support the show will be up for the feature. Get on for at least 2 months, and every month you stay on after that, you get 3 tunes, full complete tunes, on PFG Radio, which is part of the PFG TV app. So that's more worth your while, okay? So, I mean, we have a lot of things that are worth your while. Now, as far as everything else, we're booking bands for the spring season, and we're going to talk about that soon, too. Tapings. Let's talk about tapings. We tape here at the MyTV Television Center in lovely Derry, New Hampshire. We tape every Tuesday night. We're in by 7, we're out by 9. Come out and watch the way a real TV show is done. And then when you see it, after watching it in the crowd, and then you actually see it getting on TV, you're kind of like, how the hell did that happen? I don't remember that going on. And you see things that didn't happen. You see some things that didn't happen that really did. And so it's really good. Plus, once again, you get the chance to support the local arts. And that's what it's all about, supporting the local arts, right? Can't stress that enough. Believe it or not, I convinced Nick to get his face done. Nick's getting a facial. This is the first time Nick's got a facial standing up in a long, long time. Anyhow, check out pfg-tv.com for everything that is the show. And Dan Lawson wanted to say thank you to his wife for something. So, Mrs. Lawson, I love you. Thank you, honey. Mwah. That's from Dan. Okay, they're a big part of the show, and they have today with them, they have a nugget. We get to find out what a nugget skater is. It's our pals, the ManchVegas Roller Girls. Trixie Driver, and Fearless Fiona, the Nugget. Did you ever think you'd be a nugget?
No, never.
What's it like being a nugget?
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah?
To be the diamond in the rough, so to speak.
I know about 7 people in our audience right now. If you say you're a nugget, they will put you in a pipe and smoke you. So, do you know what I mean? It's like, are you a crumbly nugget? Do you have seeds in you? So that means you're a new skater?
Yes.
This is your first. Have you actually done anything with it yet?
Yes, I was part of a different team that kind of imploded, and then I found my way to ManchVegas.
Nice.
Still only about 2 months with the team, so that's why I'm still a nugget. I haven't tested out yet.
How did your other team implode? Do tell.
First team, we just had some drama.
No, we want to know the drama.
Some drama.
What kind of drama?
There was...
Who cares about drama unless you know what it is, right?
Well, just a lot of people making false accusations, and they wanted
Bastards.
to be the leaders and not the followers.
And you said, I am fearless, Fiona. I am your damn leader.
Yeah! That's right.
Did you?
No.
Have you ever actually gotten into a real fight with anybody?
Not in roller derby, but yes.
You haven't gotten into yeah?
Yes.
But no, in roller derby, do you get into fights? Like, I mean, do you girls take it that seriously?
There are some potential fights, but you don't fight. You'll get kicked out if you fight.
Kicked out of the league?
Yeah, at least our league, because we don't tolerate that.
No, what the ManchVegas roller girls do, because they are part of Scorch's PFG TV, they meet you in the back parking lot and they jump you. So tell us about your recruiting efforts now.
It's going strong. We got a lot of people coming in to emailing us and such. The inbox is full of people wanting to come in to skate, which any body type, anyone, you are welcome. Any level of skating.
Is it regular skates? Is there a special kind of skate you need to do roller derby type skating?
Quad skates like this, not roller blades. There's more sturdy.
Like old school skates.
So I can tie them onto the bottom of my kids?
If you have them, yeah.
If you have them, sure.
Anybody remember kids in the studio audience? Anybody? You remember kids? Really? Yeah, wow. Hush Puppies? Anybody remember Hush Puppies? Kids is doing strong. Hush Puppies. Sorry, folks. I mean, so tell us, how do people get a hold of you if they want to talk about recruiting or become part of your team?
You can you go to our site, ManchVegasRollerGirls.com, and just contact us via there. There's phone numbers, there's email address to write to, and get on the site.
What's the funnest part of this thing for you?
Me personally?
Yeah. No, the floor.
It is. You get exercise, you get to get aggression out, and even though you knock the hell out of each other on the track, you will meet up afterwards at a bar for beers and buy that person. That was a good hit. You bloody my lip. You get that or a beer. Get her a beer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good for you. Radio and television, you know what I mean? Radio and television are big like that, too. And by the way, speaking of radio, can somebody on one of these cameras get a close-up of this right here? Because my people at the radio stations, they said, let me talk about the TV show. They said, why don't you put one of our stickers up there, too? So, Rock 101, rock101fm.com. Every afternoon, 3 to 7, or 2 to 7. It should be 3 to 7. Come on now. It's the afternoon Lumpanation. And then midnight to 5:30, you've got for all the people that work overnights, and in New England there's a ton of them. Our pal Nick Carpinelli does overnight. Rock101fm.com. I take phone calls all day long unless you're going to piss me off, and I'm just going to hang up on you and curse at you on the air. So ManchVegasRollerGirls.com. And when do you do recruiting all year long?
Oh yeah, whenever you want, just contact us and come on down. We'll greet you and
come on down. Give it up for the ManchVegas. Now, scoot over very quickly because I want to bring on, as we just getting really close to wrapping up the show, I want to bring on the new and improved Nick Carpinelli and the Soleil Bronze Girls. So now, see, what's that like?
I'm feeling pretty dark right now.
You show us, and you don't have to pull them all the way down, but can you see tan lines now? Yeah. And you can pull them all the way down if you want. We'll just stop the cameras. That's it. The band ain't going to play. We're just going to gather around and just watch this. Dan's like, that's cool with me. So there's no stinging to it all? No, nothing, huh?
No, it's as long as you don't breathe, you're good.
So, Stephanie, do tell, how much does something like that run for, and how often do you recommend doing it? And I'm going to quickly, after that, tell people about your parties.
It's $40 per session. We do have a special Monday through Friday from 7 to 8 that's usually booked up. It's a power hour.
7 to 8 p.m.
7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It's 20% off. It is very hard to get into because it does book up fast because these are only $20
nice.
during that time with appointment only.
And remember, one of the best things about Soleil Bronze, and we talk about this on a weekly basis during your sponsor mentions, if you're getting married, and everybody in your wedding party is all different colors. And I'm not talking because of their races. I'm talking I'm talking they're all,
If you want them all to match.
This person's red, this person's white, this person's pale, this person's not. Stephanie, you can hire Stephanie. She will bring the portable tanning salon with her, basically. And they will do the parties, and they will tan everybody, so everybody looks great. Soleil Bronze Tanning, you know what? I am so proud to have you as a sponsor. Thank you so much. You're doing a great job. We love you. You know what? I know it's about that time, huh? Soleil Bronze, it's tannh.com, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we love it. Now, give it up for Soleil Bronze, will you? Because now we have got our final order of business. And I want to, before we get ready, I want to apologize again to Stephanie because I do want to keep tanning there.
Have you been?
You know what? The band, they're phenomenal. We just heard from a little while ago. We know the lead singer loves his wife very much. Are we good? We're good. Give it up. It's the Dan Lawson Band on Scorch's PFG TV.
no return. Dig a build a wall, put it into the burn. Come along, live the whole life, yeah, right. Well, I won't say, baby, no, I want you to right, yeah, right. Bring your tail, lay it on the ground. Keep the center side up and the rubber side down. You find it down. No, yeah, no. I will say, baby, no, I'm gonna treat you right. Yeah, right. I said I will say, baby, no, I'm gonna treat you right. Yeah, right. I'm gonna treat you right. Yeah, right. I'm gonna treat you right back. Yeah, right. I'm gonna treat you right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, my. What a show, man. What a show. That's just incredible. So here's the deal. We have a lot of things I want to do, and I got to do it in a very short time. Next week is our 1-year anniversary on my network TV. How about that? So I got to thank a lot of people. I want to once again thank the people that were part of the show when we first came here. I want to thank Ryan and Ron, and I think it was Mark and Andy. And I want to thank the people that are involved with the show now, who is Nick in the booth and Kirk in the booth. And I got to thank Brian, our floor director, and I got to thank Carl, one of our camera guys, Nivea, the official photographer. Don't want to forget Jeanette, who is our newest member of the family, and Bobby, our 2 new members of the family. So thanks to them. And the man on the couch, Nick Carpinelli, as well. So next week on the show, we've got the guys from Combat Zone MMA, some mixed martial arts fighters coming back. Also, we're doing our Future of Music series in February. We're going to talk to some people that are doing a Battle of the Bands to bring out some of the younger bands. So we're going to talk to them next week. And because we couldn't do it a couple of weeks ago, she is coming back. We can't wait. Krista Angelucci back on the show again. So, for the girls from Soleil Bronze Tanning, for the ManchVegas Roller Girls, and the Dan Lawson Band. And just so you know, I think you're great. You should love your wife. She's a great chick. I love you too. We will see you live next time right here on Scorch's PFG TV. Bye-bye.